Hello everyone and welcome to Mission 24, Episode 24 of B-17 Queen of the Skies. And yes, you heard that right, we are on Mission 24. If we can survive this mission, we have only one more mission and we will have survived. In our very first campaign, we will have survived to the end. That is just crazy. I purchased this game a long time ago, about 2, 3, maybe even 4 years ago. But I've just started playing recently and I've played 3 very short campaigns off camera, surviving into mission 1, surviving into mission 2, and the final campaign I survived until mission 6. But now here we are, mission 24, and I'm just gonna get to it because I'm super nervous. Let's just talk about who we have as the crew. B-17 is the original plane, Heaven's Way. Bombardier is our replacement, J. is Harkin. Navigator is Rick Tor, been with us from the start. Pilot, yours truly, Daniel Niemi. We have a replacement co-pilot, his name is Dennis Sisson. Engineer is also a replacement, Phil Rudd. Original crew member here, radio operator, Sergeant Tom Martin. Another one, ball turret, Angus Young. We have a replacement though for a port waist gunner, that is Russell Oxley. We have a original starboard waist gunner, Cliff Williams, and also original tail gunner, that is Bon Scott. Let's go ahead and roll for a mission. I want a low number on the red die. And we rolled 22. I am definitely going to be happy with that, I think. Let's check out 22. 22 is Antwerp. Where is Antwerp? Antwerp is in zone 4. We gotta be happy with that. Let's mark that on our mission log and mission record. Okay, so we have noted Antwerp Industry. We are Heaven's Way, original bomber. Roll for the formation, and we are in the middle. And most importantly, we roll for the squadron position. And again, we are low. I don't get it. I get it so often. Antwerp -2 in the first turns into -1. -1 in the third turns into 0. And fourth zone turns into a +1. So yeah, I really hate to be in the low squadron position. It could be worse, of course. I have been in the, in the lead and the tail and then had a low. But I've still survived. Let's just go. Let's not complain. Let's just go. Zone 1, we're safe. It's not any problem. Zone 2, we roll for fighter cover. We have good fighter cover. We roll for enemy fighter waves with a -1 to a roll, and we roll a 5, which turns into a 4. That is going to be 1 wave of enemy fighters. It is going to be 56, which, thank God, is no attackers. We're off to a good start. We enter Zone 3, we roll for fighter cover. Fighter cover is fair. We have no modifier here to our enemy fighter roll, and we roll a 1. There is no enemy fighters. We enter Zone 4, which is the designated target zone. We roll for weather, which is going to be poor. I am thankful for the poor weather because that gives the enemy fighters a harder time to hit me, also the flak. We roll for enemy fighter cover, also with a -1 to a roll because of the poor weather. It is a 2, which turns into a 1, that is poor fighter cover. We roll now for enemy fighters with a -1 to the roll, which becomes actually becomes not a +1 either, but we have a -1 because of poor weather and a +1 because of our low squadron position. So the 1 remains a 1, and that is going to be 1 enemy fighter wave. The fighter wave is going to be 22. That is 2 110s. So they are coming in from 10:30 low and 12 o'clock low. Let's see what we can fire at 10:30 low. I can use the ball turret and port cheek gun. Let's see, port cheek, ball turret. At 12 o'clock low, I can use the top turret. Sorry, ball turret and nose gun. We'll use the nose gun and we'll be happy with that. Roll for crew status. First one is average. Second one is an average pilot. We have poor fighter cover, but we roll a 5 or 6. We drive one of them away. And we roll a 6. We drive one of them away. We're going to go with this guy here. So at 10:30, we are going to need a roll of 6 to hit. But it will be a 5 or a 6 because both of these gunners are ace. Both the port and ball turret gunner. 5 or 6. Miss. Second shot. hit. Roll for damage. He explodes in a ball of fire. Angus Young, our ball gunner, that's one hell of a guy. 110 shot down, and that deals with the only fighter wave here in the designated target zone. Man, let's go ahead and note it here on our mission log. See here, ball gunner, 110. That is his 8th kill. Pretty impressive. We roll for flak now with a -1 to roll, and we roll a 4, which becomes a 3. That is just light flak. We will only be hit on a roll of 2 or 12. First hit is a miss. Second hit is a miss. Third hit, please help me. It's a miss. It's a miss. We go over the target now to bomb it. We have a -1 to roll because of bad weather, poor weather rather. And then we have a +1 to roll because our navigator is on more than his 11th mission, so the modifiers take out each other. We need to roll 3 or higher. And we roll 2, so we're off target. That happens. And we roll 11, so even though we are off target, we hit 5%, so it's still a mission success. I'm saying J. Irish Harkin, one hell of a bombardier, man. One hell of a bombardier. We turn this ship around back towards the safety of England, and we roll for fighter cover. We have poor fighter cover. That is just not very good. We roll now for enemy fighter waves with a -1 due to the poor weather. And that's a 2, turns into a 1. That's 1 enemy fighter wave, and the fighter wave is 53. That's 3 110s. Okay, so coming in from 12 low, 6 low here, and 1030 level. We should roll for fighter cover. On a roll of 5 to 6, we drive one of them away. A roll of 1s, we don't get help from our fighter cover. 6 o'clock, we shall use 6 low. The ball turret, let's see, 6 low. Ball turret and, no, that's the wrong one. Ball turret and tail guns. Okay, sounds like a good plan. And then here at 1030 level, I use the port cheek. And 12 o'clock low, I will use the nose gun. We roll for pilot status. First we have an average pilot, average, and average. To hit at 6 o'clock, and first we should note the ammo. Yeah, I forgot to note the ammo last time. I can't remember what I shot, so I'll just mark off 1 ammo round of each shot. I'm getting nervous now, so tail gun, ball turret, port cheek, and nose. To hit here at 6 o'clock low, I require a roll of 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 because he's 110 and we have ace gunners on all of these, on both the ball turret and tail. So 3, 4, 5, or 6 for the ball turret. He rolls a 6, that's a hit, and the hit is a -1 to this guy's roll. Tail gunner. He rolls a 1, so he misses. Port cheek gun needs a roll of 6, actually 5 or 6 because he's an ace. And also a bad hit, just minor damage. This guy, nose gun, 5 or 6, he rolls a 3, so that's a miss. Just take the MG off and we roll to hit. This guy needs a 5 or 6, 3, so he misses. Next guy needs a roll of 6, so he hits. And this guy, at 6 o'clock, he needs a 4, 5, or 6. He rolls a 1. Lucky. So we have to take a hit here from 1030 level. On a roll of 6, that is going to be 1 hit plus 1 additional hit if the fighter was a 110. So that's 2 hits now. And the hits from 1030 level, the first one is superficial damage. And the second roll, 10, is superficial damage. Oh. Who will pass by my tail gunner? Who will fire again? He's an ace. He needs a roll of 5 or 6. He rolls 2, so he misses. This guy's new position on roll of 10 and 9 is 12 o'clock level. And again, you have to excuse me that I'm rambling a little bit because I am so nervous. I'm sweating here. 12 o'clock level, top turret and nose gun. Nose gun needs a roll of 5 or 6. Let's mark the ammo. Nose gun needs a 5 or a 6. He rolls a 5, he hits. He does 1 normal damage, so fighter continues, turns into fighter, breaks off with a -2. Top turret needs a 6, he misses. This guy now needs a 6 to hit, he rolls a 5. We scratch wave 53 and we remove this guy from the map. We go back to the movement board. Okay, so zone 4 we survive. We enter zone 3, we roll for fighter cover. We have again poor fighter cover. No modifier to the roll. We roll for enemy fighter waves and we roll a 4. That's going to be 1 enemy fighter wave. 62, and 62 is a 109 and a 110. Okay, so they're coming in from low here. I will roll for fighter cover. Hope to roll a 5 or 6. Nope. 3 o'clock low, that's going to be the important one to take down. We can fire the ball turret, the starboard waist gun. Both of these guys are going to go ahead and use spray fire. And this one coming in from 130 low, we can only use the starboard cheek gun. Let's mark off the ammo. Starboard cheek. Ball turret 3 boxes. And starboard waist 3 boxes. Roll for pilot status. We have an average pilot and an average pilot. Need a 6 to hit. I miss. I actually need a 5 or 6 because the navigator is an ace. Roll on spray fire table. 4 means fighter breaks off without firing, and the second one on a roll of 2, fighter breaks off without firing. So we get rid of this guy, and again, I cannot stress how good it is to use spray fire. It is gonna save you many times, and really getting a hit here is really bad also from 6 o'clock and of course 9 o'clock. This guy now needs a 5 or 6 to hit me. He rolls a 4, meaning he fails, and we have dealt with 62. We now enter zone 2. Alright, so we fly into zone 2. Roll for fighter cover first. And we have good fighter cover. We're definitely going to survive. There's nothing that's going to stop us. We roll a 5, turns into a 4. That is 1 enemy fighter wave. And we roll 13. That's 3 190s. Okay, so all of the 190s, FWs, they're coming in from high. We roll for fighter cover. We do have good fighter cover, so let's hope for a good roll. Roll 2, that's not a good roll. That drives 1 away. We go with this guy. 12 o'clock high, we are going to use top turret and the nose. 130 high, we are going to use starboard cheek and starboard waist. Let's mark the ammo. Nose, starboard cheek, top turret, and starboard waist. Roll for pilot status. We have an average pilot and we have a green pilot. We roll to hit. Top turret needs a roll of 6. I'm going to re-roll that. Roll a 1. Nose needs a 5 or a 6 because he's an ace, and I roll 5. And roll 3, which turns into fighter continues, but with a -1 because the nose has a -1 to the damage roll because it's a FW. Starboard waist gun needs a 5 or a 6 because it's a green pilot. He hits and he rolls a 1. That's pretty bad, but it's a -1. Starboard cheek needs a 4, 5 or 6 because he's an ace against the green pilot. He rolls a 3. This guy needs a 6 to hit. He rolls 1. Next guy also needs a 6 to hit. He rolls a 2. And they fly off. And that's it. We scratch off wave 13 and we're safe. We move into zone 1, we roll for the weather. We have good weather over England. That means we can land safely. We have no negative modifiers on a roll of 5. We are alive. It's a victory, guys. We got 5% of the target. That means it's a victory. Victory, victory, victory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 draws, 14 victories, 1 mission remaining. I kind of don't even want to play it, man, because if we die on mission 25... Okay. Okay. Relax. I almost kind of want to do it now. I almost kind of just want to do it now to get it over with, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. You're gonna have to wait a few days. You're gonna have to wait a few days until you get to see me play the next mission. Oh man, isn't this crazy? You gotta admit, it's freaking crazy. Surviving 24 missions. Okay, guys. Thank you as usual for watching. I hope you're subscribed. If you're not, please get subscribed. I hope you will take the time to comment and like the video. Comment, guys, what are the odds for the next? Does anyone want to bet? What are the odds for the next, the last mission? Am I going to be the very first guy ever on YouTube to actually finish a campaign with a B-17 Queen of the Skies with the original pilot, the original bomber, and much of the original crew? I'm gonna try here not to get too cocky because in my experience getting too cocky does not end well. But you know, we'll see what happens. Maybe I will be bragging a little bit after next mission, or maybe I will be swearing and tearing this game to pieces. There is definitely a chance for both, and to find out, guys, you're gonna have to watch next episode. And again, send me your most positive energy because I really want to do this. I really want to do it. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.